Now, YouTube fam, listen closely to what I'm about to say. See, this is how you know when you come over to this channel, we keep it real over here. When I tell you that I screwed up that peach and onion gravy for these pork chops, bruh, look. Womp, womp. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Now listen, because this is what a lot of cooking shows don't be telling you. They ain't perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. Yo, listen, can y'all please get in close to this? Now check this out. YouTube fam, welcome back to the channel. Today, you guys, today, we are going to pan sear. You know what? Y'all know I never got it together when I'm coming in because it's raw and uncut. I never got it together because listen, I think I'm a pan sear them first and then I'm gonna finish them off in the oven. But they go be hitting because what we about to do with these joints, we is about to put on a peach onion glaze we gonna make to go over these pork steaks. It's about to be crazy. So y'all, let me get it together. I got my pork steaks from Sam's Club. You know these joints about to be nice, meaty, great cut, quality meat. I'm about to wash it off. I'm about to get it together. We gonna season these to the gods, honey, okay? This has to be well seasoned, y'all. So stay tuned and I'm gonna show you the next step. Ooh, yeah. Okay, YouTube fam, so I am doing 3 beautiful pork steaks today. As you can see, I got them laid out, ready to be seasoned, you guys. Seasoning, we are going to use rosemary leaves, granulated garlic, granulated onion, some Chicago steak seasoning, and some complete seasoning. Okay, let's start with this complete seasoning. Use the seasoning of your choice. Any other given day, I would have used my seasoning, but you know, I love seasoning. I love, you know, I don't use my seasoning every single time. Okay, sometimes you gotta switch it up. Sometimes you gotta switch it on up, y'all. Okay, so that's that. I'm going in with this Chicago steak. Okay, season your meat well. Again, you guys, your food, your house, your family, you know what I'm saying, your taste buds. Granulated onion, you want these nice and seasoned up, y'all, because our here go the granulated, because our peach gravy, or whatever you want to call it, that is going to be so nice and sweet. So it's going to be like sweet and salty, savory. This is the garlic, y'all. Okay, going in with some garlic. Boom, boom. And then we going with some rosemary leaves. Rosemary and pork. Perfect marriage. They belong together, okay? Press that in. Press that in. Press that in. Flip it. Flip it. Flip it. Y'all know I'm holding the camera with one hand, so hopefully I'm giving y'all a good angle. Okay, so we going in with the complete. Now I'm gonna go a little lighter on this side, y'all. Okay, we going in with that steak. Light. We going in with that onion powder or granulated onion. We going in with some garlic powder. Now the onion and garlic powder you could get, you know, heavy with. I mean, it's powder and it's like flavor. That onion and that garlic, like when you season your food, it's like you should use onion and garlic powder every single time. Okay, y'all, press that in. Press that in. So now my pork is nice and seasoned. Am I going to let it sit on there and marinate? Hex to the no. We are about to get this over to a nice frying pan, which is right here, you guys. I got a nice pan here. I'm about to turn this on. And it's just a little bit of olive oil. You probably can't see it, but it's a little bit of olive oil at the bottom of the pan, you guys. So I'm going to let this pan get nice and hot, right? And then to go back over here to the pork, I'm gonna let the pan get nice and hot, and we are going to cook these off. And like I was saying in the beginning of the video, y'all, I don't know I mean, I might just sear them off until they done. But I tell you one thing, when I take them out that pan, all that goodness that's going to be at the bottom of that pan after this pork is done being seared, that is going to make for a bomb peach gravy. Look, these things tender already. They ain't even cooked. Look at that fall. Look at that tender. So you could just imagine what they going to be like. Pork steak be coming out so doggone tender, y'all. It's crazy. You could also use pork chops, y'all. Use pork chops too. You know, use any cut of meat you want. You know what I mean? If you want to use kangaroo, go right ahead. You know what I'm saying? Real food, baby. But I'm just showing these pork steaks a little bit more love. You know what I'm saying? So it can show me some love when it's time to grub. You know what I mean? So we got that nice and worked in, y'all. So what I'm about to do now is just take these over to the pan and sear them off. Stay tuned, y'all. Okay, YouTube fam, you see all those burnt pieces, all that seasoning. Now let's deglaze our pan. Okay, all of that is just flavor, you guys, okay? All of that is just flavor. So I deglazed my pan with some chicken broth. I just poured some chicken broth in my frying pan. I am going to let, that's basically just go loosen up all the goodness. And then we go start to saute our onions. That's just like a half, not even really a half of a white onion. No, excuse me, a yellow onion. And then I just cut or sliced up one fresh peach. You could dice up your peaches. You could use apples. You could not use peaches, you know, whatever you would like to do. So what I'm gonna do is like I said, let this deglaze itself. Then I'm gonna stir around all that goodness. Don't trip out. Your food is not gonna taste burnt. Stop tripping. That's all pan seared flavor, you guys. If the steam wasn't so disrespectful, I could show you. All pan seared flavor. So stay tuned, y'all. Now, YouTube fam, listen closely to what I'm about to say. See, this is how you know when you come over to this channel, we keep it real over here. When I tell you that I screwed up that peach and onion gravy for these pork chops, bruh, look. Womp, womp. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Now listen, because this is what a lot of cooking shows don't be telling you. They ain't perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. Yo, listen, can y'all please get in close to this? Now check this out. In my defense, it do not taste burnt. It just don't look appealing and appeasing to me. It was like literally too much dark. It was too, look at this. But it's mad flavor. But it's ugly. But I'm going to keep it real with y'all. And that's why y'all should be subscribed and locked in. Because I'm going to keep it real with y'all. So listen. Hey, things happen. What do you do in the kitchen when things happen? You dust yourself off and you try again. That's what you do. That's what Aaliyah said. That's what you do. We got us another peach cut up. We got us some more onions cut up. We are going to dump this. But we going to save it's a little bit of that flavor. Because it's flavor. We gonna save a little bit of this flavor, but see, it's a little too dark for me. Scratch this. Eat, try again. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to keep it real, man. I ain't about to be coming on here trying to act like I'm something I'm not. I'm not about to be coming on here acting like that this don't look like a burnt disaster. Stay tuned. Okay, take 2, YouTube family. Fresh ingredients. We still left a little bit of that flavor at the bottom. We still left a little bit of that flavor from when we pan seared our pork steaks. Again, if you're just tuning in, we screwed up royally. big time. Keep it real. It's okay. Let's start over. Now, what am I saying? Okay, we starting over, y'all. We got the peaches, we got the onions. It's gonna be delicious. The pork steaks is doing what they do. I seared them nice and brown on both sides, and I put them in the oven on low. Okay, so they could just finish cooking. You know, it's not gonna take them long. You don't want no dry pork steaks. Okay, so we are going in with a half a stick of butter. Okay, half a stick of butter. Where my spoon? Here, if you're just tuning in, let me show you the hot mess. Hot mess. It's so ugly. Anyways, now we going in with our butter, right? We, like I said, we saved a little bit of that good flavor, but we ain't need. I think look at me now. I'm trying to say I didn't mess up. Listen, I think that we didn't mess up. We just had too much of the good flavor at the bottom. That's what happens. Okay, so looking better already. So y'all, I'm about to let this saute until my onions get nice and soft and our peaches get nice and soft, and then I'm going to show you what other flavors we are going to go in with next. Okay, so I'm going to let this infuse with the seasoning that's at the bottom of the pan. Looking so great. Okay, this is looking good. We got our butter melting. This is what it's looking like, y'all. Stay tuned. All right, YouTube fam, this is the lane that we want to be in. We swerved a little out of the lane earlier. We in the right lane now. This is the lane you want to be in. I tasted that little gravy down there that it's already made. It's sweet, it's salty, it's savory. It is going to pair great with our pork steak. So now, let's just, of course, take these flavors up a notch. We are going to add in a little bit of honey. I am not measuring. I never measure. If you are new to the channel, I'm so sorry. I never measure. I'm sorry. So we going in with a drizzle drazzle, boom, of honey. We going in with a splish splash of Worcestershire sauce. Okay, splish splash, splish splash, just like that, right? We going in with some cinnamon sugar. Okay, cinnamon suggy. Okay, we going in with some more of this dry rosemary leaves. Shake, 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 shake. Rosemary, love rosemary and pork. Going a little heavy with the rosemary. We going in with a couple of squirts of yellow mustard. Bow, 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 boom, bow boogie. And we are going in with a half a handful. Sorry, y'all know I'm trying to dig in the brown sugar and record. I should have set y'all up on the tripod. Now we're going in with a handful of brown sugar, just like that. Boom, just like that. I'm going to give it a stir. And I'm going to let these flavors marinate together for about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, and then after that, I'm going to loosen it up a little bit because we had to get rid of our last batch. So I'm about to add a little bit more of chicken broth. Let it simmer again for a couple of minutes, and this is going to be done and ready to be topped on top of our pork steaks. Stay tuned. This, my friends, is what redemption looks like. Oh yeah. Get up on it. Get up on it. Get up on it. Get up on it. Okay, my beautiful YouTube fam, here is the finished result. And I even took it up another notch, you guys, and added in some bacon. Excuse me. Alexa is being rude. Alexa, stop. And I even added in some bacon crumbles, y'all. Fried up some bacon, crumbled it up. Bomb.com. Savory, sweet, salty. Laid over a bed of mashed potatoes. Y'all, We redeemed ourselves. You know, sometimes you make mistakes. You gotta dust it back off and try again. Look at that. Look at that pork steak. Seared. As always, I thank you guys so much for tuning in. I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Everybody stay safe and stay blessed. Mwah.